And welcome back, YouTube. The Game and Recon here. Now we're going to resume our Clearwater City. The last time when we were here, we had a healthcare scare. Probably claimed about, like, what, 5 victims. There was no hospital built in the town, no clinic for people to go to. They would die of having paper cuts by bleeding out. It was a mess. Had injured people dying because they never got to a hospital. No ambulance picked them up. So we're going to focus on public safety in this video. And we started by adding this clinic right over here. And right now, let's take a look at it. We still have 4 deaths per day because the game day hasn't really progressed that fully. Ah, boy, what an asshole mayor I am. So, let's take a look here. Sick or injured per day. We got 6 injured people and 3 sick people per day. So right now we have 3 patients being treated out of 10, which is the capacity. And no one's waiting. So hopefully that little clinic doesn't get overcrowded with the amount of sick people. Let's just check. There, we got an ambulance already going over there. School bus is making its rounds, and we have a mission marker here. Let's take a look at what that is. Mayor, to advance our Clearwater into the future, we need high wealth workers who will drive research into new technologies. Academic attraction, reward 5,000 simoleons. So let's give them what they want. But we have time. So plop a park, which we already did. And now we'll have to plop, hold on. Let's see here. Have 10 high wealth workers in your city, have 5 high wealth houses. So earlier in the stream, we created a middle class suburbanite neighborhood, as you can see here. And a comment I received earlier today was that people don't seem to like this Buddhist temple. No one's going to it. Only 72 people went yesterday, and 99 people went today. But someone called it an eyesore. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause the game, and we're going to destroy it. As you can see, hopefully there's no ill effects to that. We'll put a different church up. Let's take a look here. Something that looks a little better. Let's make that one of those mega churches. Why not? Alright. Let's see if that improves the city's look a little bit. And let's get back to the gameplay. Alright, so apparently we haven't received our oil supply yet, so our power plant, if it doesn't get a delivery of oil soon, it'll probably you'll start having brownouts. So, right now we're producing 73.9 megawatts in excess of power. And, oh shit, we're having an earthquake. Earthquake! Fuck. Fuck. And we don't have enough money for... No, don't. The clinic. Oh, God. Okay. All right. That just happened. Oh. Okay, so... Oh, jeez. See... Alright, we just had an earthquake. A bunch of small fires are breaking out. We don't have a fire department. And the clinic to treat the injured just got destroyed in the earthquake. There it is now, just a pile of rubble. And I don't have enough money to put the fire department down, so these places are just going to burn and keep burning until we can afford Fire station. All of downtown is on fire now. Oh boy. Now here's the funny part. The higher up your population gets, the more and more and more we have to take out a bond, another bond. We need a fire station like now. So we're borrowing another 25 grand. Hopefully that's enough to put this fire station down. Everything's on fire. We're gonna need probably another. Well, we can't. We're only gonna have one fire truck's gonna have to deal with all this once people start actually being hired by the fire station. So it looks like we're losing most of downtown here. So let's get rid of all this rubble. We just lost our clinic, and the rest of downtown is burning. These factories all gone. I really hope nobody was in there. And the water tower got destroyed too, so we have no water anymore. Oh my god. Give them a new water tower. We're running out of money fast. We're probably going to have to take out a third bond just to get enough money. Alright, the fire chapter's going. Hopefully they can save some of these buildings. Alright, we should probably rebuild our hospital. We got 6 deaths per day because of the earthquake. Oh, man. People are dying left and right. Let's take a look at how many sick people we have. Another family member passed away. Great places to shop. The workers at these shops are dying. Most of the people downtown died in the earthquake. Our population's gone down a little bit. And there's a bunch of buildings on fire. I had to give myself a quick 100 grand just to deal with this disaster. I know, I'm ashamed. I had to borrow money. Jeez. Oh no, not the donut shop. Come on, guys. What a wasteland this place has become. Alright, cleanup efforts undergoing. Bulldozing abandoned buildings. Hopefully new ones will come in. This factory's still on fire. This is a lot. Come on guys, you can do it. You smoke it. We need you to survive. Well, at least bulldozing all this stuff allowed other factories to show up. Still, wow. Fire department's working overtime tonight. Now what do they want? We are not able to get all these fires. Buildings are burning down. We need more fire trucks. Okay. Let's edit this building. Now, the cool thing about a lot of the public buildings in this game is you can actually add additions to them. Like right now, this fire station only has one fire engine. So we can add one more fire truck by adding a fire station garage. Now, it costs $15,000 and it also costs $200 an hour to maintain, but considering the fact that half our town just burnt down, half the downtown just burnt down, we're going to probably need that. And here we have a fire alarm, $3,000, $75 an hour to maintain, and this allows them to get notified quicker when there is a fire. Let's give them a flag. Let's put a sign up too. So now hopefully we have a fire station. I kind of wish that they didn't give me an earthquake to force me to put it there. I would have had some time. Looks like we're getting an alert for the school, but let's get rid of this abandoned building. Again, this is what happens when mayors don't pay attention. Why is he going down the end of the road? Where's he going? I feel a lot safer now that we have a fire station in town. Well, thanks, buddy. Let's check my approval rate. It's gone up, considering, and it continues to rise. We're at 77%. Residential happiness. Everybody's going up. High wealth happiness has not. There's the negative here. People keep dying. Hopefully, our public safety goes up. Now we got 1 patient out of 10. Let's let another game day go by. We'll work on the school in the middle of the night, try to get it more classrooms, because obviously right now we have 418 students and only a capacity for that school to teach 150 of them, so our population is still mostly uneducated, so we got to fix that still. This game really throws the problems at you. That earthquake came out of nowhere. It's probably going to happen again at the worst possible time. Alright, let a game day pass. And our profit margin has gone down considerably. We were making about 1,000, almost 2,000 a month. And now with the addition of having to buy oil for our power plant, $9,000 every time it runs out. And we had to take out another bond, so we're paying that $346 an hour on that. Our education expenses have gone up. Our health has gone up $400 a month. And I believe the fire station now with the extra fire engine is now costing us $675 an hour. And the water, putting up the water tower again, didn't help matters. Let's see, are we... Okay, we still have an excess of water, but not by much. If the town keeps growing, we're going to need another water source. Probably another water tower. So far, the water's clean at least, so people aren't getting sick because of that. Alright, let's see. Game time, 8:03. Another fire. The Diaz residents decided to light their place on fire. Damn you, Diaz. I think I'm going to eminent domain your ass and get you out of here to extend this road once we get going. Oh, can't say that wasn't entertaining, huh? You had a frickin' earthquake. Fucking... How many people died? Still 6. One sick person lives over here. Hopefully he's going to get his ass to a doctor. Alright, our budget is gone. It's forgiven us a little bit. Let's focus on getting this school underway. So what's our problem here? We could only support 150 students. So what we'll need to do is add more classrooms. 10 grand, an additional $200 an hour. And unfortunately, to build this extension on the school, this person here is going to have to get his house destroyed. But, yep, that's what we call eminent domain, bitches. So, here we go. And his house just disappeared. So now let's see if we have enough capacity. We still don't. We're going to need another addition because hire more teachers because we have 416 students and we can only teach 350 of them. So, alright, we're probably going to need another school bus. So So we have 2 school buses and a classroom addition. And hopefully that's enough. It looks like we're probably going to have to eminent domain this whole area here to keep the school from bulldozing people's houses. But we'll focus on that later. Let's see how the next school day progresses. Hopefully there isn't another disaster. I don't know why everyone keeps lighting their house on fire. Probably due to the education problem. Like I was telling you earlier, people play with matches when they're not educated. So far, Mayor Gaming Rican has failed his population in terms of healthcare and education and public safety spending. All I was doing was being a greedy politician who was just sopping up the profits trying to build up money at the expense of everything else. And the people paid the price. So now it's about 5:26 in the morning, about to be rush hour. Let's slow the game down a little bit. And check the school day. Let's take a look at it like this. Everything in purple is a student that resides within this town that does not get current access to education. So what we want to do as the school day starts, and I think it starts at 7 o'clock, we slowed the game down a little bit to give us some time to explain. We want all these purple people to become green like these. So apparently these people got to go to school yesterday, but these people did not. So let's speed it up a little bit, get closer to... Alright, here we go. Alright, there goes the school buses. There they go, picking up students. Hopefully we can get everybody educated. Right now, until they get to school, we won't know how many are there. So right now we have 16 students in the building. Everybody's either on a bus. Got 3 school buses going around. Let's see if everybody made it to school. Seems like this guy back here didn't make it. Probably have to add a school bus stop near his house. Come on, guys, get your asses to school. Truant dad. Probably gonna need a truant officer to make sure these kids do what they gotta do. Alright, so we have 353 students in the building out of 416. It's almost 9 o'clock. All this guy has to do is cross the street or just walk out his backyard, but of course he needs a school bus to take him to school because he can't, for some reason, walk out the back door and just walk to school. Lazy ass. Alright, once these school buses return, they should have full capacity. And now we're making a piddly 193 simoleons an hour. Construction is underway on the city's first apartment buildings, packing even more poor Sims into the city. So now it looks like along that medium density road, we are going to have higher density apartment buildings supporting more Sims. So hopefully that'll increase our population without us having to build new streets, build up the density, pack them all in. Wonder where they're building that. It looks like they're building it here. Got the concrete mixer up in there. Alright.
It's so big!
What's up, dude? I'm being a creeper. Bernardo Bartram, feeling happy going home came from the magnificent mullet. Alright, let's be a creep around this person. Where are you going? Is this my imagination, or is he walking around like he drank a little too much at that magnificent mullet? Like, just weaving back and forth on the sidewalk. Alright, guy, go home. You're drunk. We'll leave him alone. Let's take a look at our new, let's unfollow him. Got the construction workers working here. These firemen are so hot because of the fire, yeah. So wait, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if that person burnt their house down just to get the firemen to show up. Yeah, who wouldn't do that? Take a look at this. We got a new restaurant here. ATM Village. Apparently it's a new shopping center. Probably middle income. Yeah. Moving up in the world. What do we got? Brainaissance Tutoring. The Magnificent Mullet. It's apparently a store. High Octane Fossils. Guessing that has something to do with oil. It's a gas station. And we have the Uber Scooper. So the businesses are doing well. We got a couple bars here, it seems, as well. Local watering holes, cheap food, inexpensive shop. Ruby Fungicide Incorporated. I'm interested in this apartment building here. Let's take a look. Now, tenement building. Maybe you have one that looks like this by you. I'm hurt. I'm definitely going to need an ambulance. Oh, great. This guy just hurt himself. Let's take a look if the ambulance ever gets to him. He practically lives a block away from the hospital. Let's highlight him. Alright, where the hell is my ambulance? You're slacking, dude. Call an ambulance. I'm not gonna let this guy die too. I gave him a doctor. Let's take a look here. Patients being treated, 5. Injuries treated, 0 a day. I'm not gonna have that. This guy's not gonna die of another paper cut. I will save you. Jesus. Give him an ambulance bay. Maybe it's because I didn't put up a sign. Hey, he's injured. Alright, I'm not understanding what happened here and why this person isn't getting medical attention. Let's speed up. Hopefully he doesn't die. Alright, another sick person is going to the clinic. We got 6 out of 10 patients being treated right now. Apparently, okay, he must have got medical attention. He didn't die. We're getting up there though. 6 patients, 7 out of 10. We're only making $53 an hour. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to add more patient rooms. Now we should increase our capacity to 25. Hopefully that works. People can stop dying. Did anyone move into the apartment building? Let's check our population. Oh, great. Look at that. Just built the apartment building and some asshole decided to light it on fire. What the fuck? in the God's name is wrong with these people? They're getting their education. They keep lighting fires all the time. My fire trucks are like going 24/7. They got a church to go to. I mean, apparently these people in this apartment decided to light the place on fire. What did they do? Microwave a Hot Pocket and it exploded? They put aluminum foil in the microwave? Sons of bitches. Well, the firemen were able to save the building at least. Maybe, I think my problem, I'm micromanaging. I think I've turned into a micromanager. I think I should just let it play out. Alright, so we're looking at these buildings might increase density soon. Yeah, look at that. He's almost there to the second tier. So what should we focus on now? Let's take a look at our information here. We're losing money, so we need more. We need more of a population. Now, that could have happened in a couple ways. As these buildings are being constructed, the old ones were torn down. So the population decreases because they have nowhere to go until these buildings are done. So since these buildings can support a higher population inside them, more people can live in them, hopefully that'll increase our population. Because right now, we're not making as much as we're spending. Again, we're towing the line. We're paying the most for education next to health care, which is at $900 an hour. Because people keep getting sick and keep hurting themselves. Now we have another apartment complex. This one's complete with fire escape. I wonder if the back of this one is. So it's a medium density buildings, I guess, are basically the upgrade from this little house right here. So we are doing something right. We're getting larger buildings that support bigger population. Now we're at 3,000, and the ambulance had to pick someone up from the bottom of the barrel. Apparently they hurt themselves at the bottom of the barrel. Probably doing something they shouldn't have. So I'm thinking, why don't we take a look at our school here. Okay, we have a capacity for 550, so we have about 100 more students we can bring into the city before we have to upgrade this building again. Now we know that the Murray household is just going to have to move out when that happens, so we can add the addition to the school, which is kind of sucky because he lived right next door and now eminent domain. Alright, let's extend some more streets out, evict some more people, but we'll make more neighborhoods in the process. So I'm going to say that we're probably going to want to keep this area middle income because there's still a demand for middle income housing. So maybe we should extend the park back a little bit. Give them a pond and then another walkway. So how would you like to have that in the back of your house? So this neighborhood will hopefully grow to middle class. And let's give them a bus stop. Let's put it right by the park. We're going to probably want to intersect this road here to build another block of houses. So maybe we're going to want to put a school bus stop at the end of the road. Make sure that they get to school. It's going to be monthly maintenance. I don't like the fact that this one trailer is here. So I'm thinking we're going to do eminent domain again. But this time, we're going to turn these people's houses, because we're such jerk-offs, into a tennis court. I wonder if I can do that. It doesn't seem like it wants to go the other way. Looks like no one's building anything here. Maybe we can put a soccer field in this area so that the grade school kids can play some soccer. Isn't that pretty? Alright, you guys got somewhere to have your recess now. That should increase the land value of the Song residents. Let's take a look if we did it. Yeah, we did them a favor. They live in a middle income zone. It's starting to come along. Let's take a look at property values across the board and see how many of each type of citizen do we have living here. So it seems like all the low-income houses are over here. And over here. So maybe we should build it up to where this corner is the affluently rich. Do you think we can do that? I think we can. Let's extend the street out a little bit. And maybe we can get another boost of $5,000, 5,000 simoleons from our mission if we can get some high wealth people in here. Of course, we're going to have to spend a lot of money on parks and stuff, and their houses take up a lot of real estate. So let's find out where our school buses are. Intersect the street here. Why are we going at an angle? I want a straight road. There we go. Alright, we're running out of money. We're not making any money either. And now we have an unemployment crisis. We gotta add more factories. With no roads, that's gonna be difficult. We're making 53 an hour. People are just gonna have to stay unemployed for one more day. See if we can bounce our budget back so we can provide more jobs. Because the rich people are going to eventually move in right here. And then we're going to keep the low-income housing. I don't want to create a slum. That's my biggest issue. Like, I still want the low-income areas to not be full of crime. I want to give them outlets, like parks and places to go, maybe places to have barbecues. Places to play sports, little kiddie rides. Knowing them, though, they'll probably just use it for drug deals. Our crime is still low, as actually 0, so we don't have a need for a police station yet, but hopefully there isn't a crime wave to have to prompt me into putting a police station down when I can't afford it. And here we go. We just reached our milestone. Our town has now become a city. We have 5,000 residents, so that's the first tier. Take a look at that. Now we're going to have to start having big city problems. Well, let's take a look at what this building's got here. What does he want? I don't want that mission. No thanks. Alright, we're back up to $9,165. Let's take a look at the upgrades to City Hall. Our next upgrade will be at 15,000 residents. Now we've increased another... Wow, our population's going up dramatically. 6,607, 638. Let's lower the speed here. Let's get us a look at the City Hall, the brand new City Hall that we have. Let's edit the building. We can give it a sign. That looks pretty. Okay. Now you can upgrade your city hall. Once every upgrade, you can add additions, and those additions are departments that'll allow you to have the higher tier, I would say, buildings. So let's see what we have here. We have access to the Department of Public Safety, which right now we can't afford, and it also costs $500 an hour. But what that'll allow us to do is gain regional access to the large hospital, large fire station, and police precinct, which will allow us to have better healthcare, better public safety. And those benefits can be shared across the region. So not just in this city. So we could put like a main fire department and then upgrade it to have all the fire trucks and then share those fire trucks with the other towns so they don't have to worry about the expenses of, you know, starting a fire station right away. Our fire coverage in Clearwater should be able to extend to the other cities if we were to build a large fire station or have a Department of Public Safety, because that'll give us access to the large fire station. Department of Tourism. Turn your city into a tourist trap with the Department of Tourism. Tourist attractions like parks, stadiums, and landmarks will draw Sims to your city ready to spend cash. Now, the Department of Tourism will give us access to larger parks and more entertainment for our Sims. But the only issue our citizens have is the fact that when the city gets crowded, we don't want there to be traffic. So the first thing we're going to probably want to build, honestly, I think that what we should focus on is better utilities. Because with better access to power and water and sewage, we can then make improvements on the transportation. So what I think we're going to do, we're going to start out, once we have the money, to have a Department of Utilities and then find a way to deal with, obviously, what's going to happen is these people are going to produce more waste and it might overflow our sewage system, so we're going to have to make upgrades. And I just really don't like the fact that we're just pumping shit directly into the ground. So we're going to have to improve that. Now, right now, we're making $1,373 an hour. And we can take out bigger bonds now that we have a city hall, so we can borrow another $50,000. Right now, our bond expenses are at $346 an hour. And we still owe 11 grand on the first bond we took out at the beginning in part 1. And we've only managed to pay 1,000 of our, we've only managed to pay back like about 5,000 or 6,000 of our $25,000 bond. So we're gonna take out another 50. Running a city means we're in debt. All right, let's add our Department of Utilities. Let's put it on the back. So now we have access to a water pump. Now this I mean, it is expensive, but this gives us 80 kilogallons an hour of water, which will greatly increase our capacity to provide water. And it looks like our education building needs upgrading again. So we're going to probably want to put that down first, and with added water use and higher population, we're going to probably want to put a sewage treatment plant too, because with more people, there's more shit. I just look at it flow. It's back. Yeah, they're producing a lot. Before it used to just like pump out a little bit. Now it's just constant streams. I can't even want to know what the ground pollution level is like over here. Well, it's not that bad yet. It's getting there though. It's getting there, and that's starting to affect our water supply. Our water pollution level is safe currently, but oh boy. Alright. Classrooms are full again. We're going to need another addition, so we're going to have to eminent domain this guy's ass. so sorry, my friend. Alright, we're at full capacity. This, besides adding 3 more school bus terminals, we can't upgrade the school anymore. We have 826 students. The building now, with the addition, has a capacity of 950. So we're going to have to look at education really soon if our population increases. We need to provide more ways for people to get educated. So let's take a look at the education map. We have new students. Especially in these new apartment buildings. So let's keep our streets going here. We were gonna build rich neighborhoods. For some reason this street's not letting me upgrade. I don't know why. Why are you doing this? There we go. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna need to increase the land value in this area to support high income, high wealth houses. So let's give them the appropriate parks. So what do we have access to? We have a reflecting pool park. Perfect for modern narcissus or narcissi. Guess somewhere where these rich pricks can look at themselves in the water. We're going to start overlaying these so that they produce, you see how they're producing a steady color. Maybe we'll have flower gardens on the end of the street. I kind of want to have an intersecting road right here. I don't know what good that'll do me. Kind of border the town with the street, so that's not too much of a dead end. Then we can add, maybe get some more room for these high wealth houses. And looks like they're starting to come in. How are we on our... We have 5 remaining houses. Petition to build the academy approved. And that'll improve a lot of things once we get that thing in there. It'll provide jobs for high-income workers. And it'll also add new technologies that we can research to improve day-to-day life if we support the academy. And we'll get into that as soon as before we decide to build one. So let's increase the speed and see what we get in our new neighborhood. And we're broke again. Looks like we can't. Boy, do we fail. Alright. I'm going to cheat and add another 100,000 for shame. But I want to keep this going. We failed. We can't pass another bond measure. So we managed to bankrupt ourselves once. And that's cheat count number 2 at this point. Apparently I suck enough. And that's the thing. That's what I want to provide to everybody. You don't want a pro to watch play, because then it's never going to be a problem. There's never going to be fires, or this is never going to get out of control. I mean, it's a learning experience for all of us, especially me. I want to maintain... Here, we got our first mansion. I actually know we have plenty of mansions. Let's see who moved in here. The vacant residence. Okay, do we have any families living here? Yeah, we got somebody moving in. The Ha Estate. And they seem to be doing well. Now, we have at least parks for our high-income people, but we have nowhere for them to shop. So we're going to have to build probably a shopping area for them. I just realized that. So we got the low income here, middle income here, Low income here. We're gonna have to probably build a commercial zone just for them. And we're gonna have to eminent domain this guy, even though he probably just moved in. Now he's building again. Let's like to extend these streets all the way out to the water line. Maybe have some beachfront shops that these people can go to. So we'll start here. And we keep that road straight. Hopefully it was straight. Okay. Let's put a plaza in. Let's see what we're gonna do. We'll do a simple walkway. And we'll keep it in line with this reflecting pool park. I'll add 2 of those. We'll do a double walkway. Alright. Huh. Probably got to add it on the other side. I wonder if we could put anything between them. That looks pretty. We can add a sculpture garden in the middle there. Not too big. Flower plaza. That works. Oh, they're not quite lined up. You know what I'm thinking about doing? How about let's make this, let's give this a little personality. Let's add a roadside swaying tree. They're $10 each, but I think they're going to give us a nice little look here. This more of an affluent feel. Plant some trees. Whole area near the beach. Alright, so now we got some roadside trees here. Let's see if we can put a different... we'll keep it all uniform. How about that? Both sides of the street. And of course, feel free to comment if you don't like the way those look. I'm pretty sure I'll be happy to change it. Let's keep this main boulevard. Let's add a different style of tree. Let's do a roadside shade tree or a roadside rustling tree. Let's do a shade tree. I can't put them on both sides of the street for some reason. I have to change the tree type on the other side. This area is starting to look really pretty. Alright. Now, we need to provide jobs. The best way to do that is to give these rich pricks somewhere to shop. So let's take a look at our land value. We've managed to increase the land value all the way over here. Middle income. This area that was once low income is now turned into middle income. So we need to provide high income shops, more high income housing, and I think I messed that up. Let's get rid of that. Let's try this again. And then connect these 2 streets together. Keep it low density for now so it doesn't get out of control. Looks like our first middle income apartment complex just got built over here. And let's take a look at how we're doing on our mission. We must have passed, so we got our $5,000 boost from passing the... What does this person want? You're going to find out that the higher, more affluent people are... how do I put this? More needy. Like this person wants to put a recycling center in, but we just do not have the money right now. hopefully with their taxable income, we can have more money to afford what he wants. So if we're going to try and raise their taxes, we're going to have to probably make life a little better, and we're going to need to provide jobs. So let's see how we have. Unemployed, now we have, it's going down. We have no available jobs, that's the issue. None of my commercial zones have actually perked up yet. I mean, we started here. Oh, you know what? We never made sure about the school buses. I always keep forgetting that. These rich people can't get to school. We'll put the school buses in front of the parks, so they have something nice to stand in front of. Okay. Wow, it certainly is something to see it grow so much. I mean, if we can remember what it looked like, it was we just started here with the one street, and these two were the first streets built. I mean, it went from an avenue that went this far. We had a dirt road that went to this factory and power plant. We only had one water tower, one dirt road that we still have. I wonder if maybe we can provide more jobs just by increasing the density of this road here. I mean, we have a medium density street here. Maybe if we increase the density here, it might cause the factories to build themselves up a little bit. It's going to cost a lot of money to upgrade this road. We'll upgrade it in 2 phases. 1, 2. Alright, so we have a medium density street that goes all the way down, and let's add the rest of the industrial zones here. So this whole area is going to be heavy industries. Now hopefully the pollution stays over here and we won't have any more problems. Now we have demand for all 3 tiers of commercial real estate. And let's take a look at what our new mission is. Mayor Pierre Bleuron, we stand at the threshold of a new digital frontier. Consider this offer, Mayor. Open your mind to a future with the Academy. The Academy will task workers with researching technological advancements, and your future begins today. Okay. Before we do that, I'm thinking about going with the Academy and keeping this town mostly clean. We're going to need to add more of a downtown for low-income shops. And middle-income shops, too. So I think we're going to have to extend another commercial zone right here. So we'll block this, we'll add a street. Now the middle of the area is going to be all medium density. So we are now using medium density streets to connect the new downtown. Alright, let's start zoning. Zone some more commercial here. Let's see if they can get access to the school. Not quite. Okay, our population is approaching 7,000. We are now starting to make money again. We're in the $1,000 range. What's this? Mayor, Clearwater cannot infinitely sprawl across the region. We need to build up, not out. Spreading the future. Reward is 80,000. Envision, if you will, a future where Sims live in massive multi-story towers called mega towers. Everything you need will be available in the same building. Building for the future. Alright, I'll do it. Now we have 3 missions active. We need to build a recycling center, plop the academy, and then plop our first mega tower. And for that, we're going to need lots of moolah. And in order for that, we need taxes. So I wonder, how much does the academy even cost? I know it takes up a lot of space. 25,000, which we do have. Where are we gonna put it? We gonna have to eminent domain these assholes too? Decisions. And what were we doing before? I think we were creating a newer downtown so that the demand for commercial property will be satisfied. Because right now it's high for all three. So we'll add another commercial zone here for the rich. And what I think we're gonna do is bring a medium density street down again. And here. Extend the avenue out again. About here. And then intersect that road. Hopefully that's not at an odd angle. And then add 2 commercial zones here. Hopefully the land value will make them what I want them to be. Let's take a look. Okay, so those are going to be low income commercial zones. So maybe we should build a plaza, but that would change all of this too. See, if I actually increase the land value over here, I'll run out of low income workers. You don't want to do that. So maybe, let's take a look. Let's de-zone this area here. And rezone it commercial. And let's take a look and see how dense it's... Okay, so this whole area is ready to upgrade. So maybe we should upgrade the roads here to support bigger buildings. It looks like this is where all the growth is happening. But we already did. We have a medium here. Eventually they will get bigger. What about our unemployment problem? We have no more low-income jobs available. Okay. Well, with that comes providing more industry. So that's what we're gonna do. More factories. Now factories make products, those products get shipped to the stores, and the stores then sell the products. So if you have too many factories, no one's buying their shipments, you're going to probably need to build something that store their products at. So I believe that'll be the end of session 3, or possibly session 4, depending upon how YouTube actually split this up. This could be either part 4 or part 3. So, until I can figure out how to do that better, I wish you all good night, good luck, and also, don't forget to feel free to leave any comments whatsoever and click on the like button or the thumbs up button below. This is Rican Gaming, signing off.